Meadows for that kind introduction, and I want to thank all of you for taking time out of your day to come here today on what is a very, very beautiful day. I'm honored to welcome those of you who are not from Gilmer County to LJ and Gilmer County and to the 7th House District. This is the apple capital of Georgia. And yes, it is a community where we cling to religion and guns. Yeah. So we're here today to have a celebration. I want to, before I take just a minute to talk about today, I want to thank some people who have worked very, very hard today. You know, we were just talking out there. I don't know that I know. I've never been to a bill signing with this many people before, so I think that's pretty cool. I want to thank all the volunteers on my staff that have worked for days to make this possible, and when we're finished here, the governor, when he completes his remarks, he will take some questions from the media, and then he will sign the bill, and then we will have the blessing, and then we're going to have some of the finest barbecue you've ever had, served by Samantha Callahan and all the staff at the Pink Pig up in Cherry Lodge, Georgia. We're here today to celebrate the passage of a significant legislative measure by the Georgia General Assembly. That is House Bill 60. House Bill 60 was the result of 2 years of hard work by legislative leaders who were determined that the Second Amendment rights of the people of Georgia would not be jeopardized or threatened or restricted by executive orders coming out of Washington, D.C., or by rhetoric or money by liberal special interest groups. This measure is truly the most comprehensive pro-gun reform legislation introduced in recent state history. House Bill 60 secures this important constitutional right with the rights of property owners to choose whether or not they wanted to allow guns on their property rather than have government tell them whether they could do that. This new law prohibits the state from creating and maintaining a database of licensed weapons carriers and eliminates fingerprinting for license renewals. It also strengthens the legal defense for the use of deadly force in the face of violent attack. Many leaders have worked very hard to win passage of this bill. The chairman of the House Committee, Chairman Alan Powell from Hartville, Georgia, is here. What he may lack in diplomacy, he makes up with a bulldog determination, and when he sets his mind to doing something, you might as well get out of his way. But thank you, Chairman Powell. Chairman John Meadows of the Rules Committee. You know, when I asked him to chair the Rules Committee a few years ago, he thought I was demoting him. He was chairing the Insurance Committee, and he likes that. He liked that committee. And he said, "What does that committee do?" And I said, "Well, all it does is set the agenda on what gets voted on by the House. That's all it does." I said, "But there's only one requirement. You can't carry a bill. I don't want you to have your own agenda." Well, he came to me a couple of years ago and he said, "You know, I haven't carried a bill, but can we make one exception?" I said, "I want to work with Rick Jaspers on a a Second Amendment bill. So we made an exception, and he worked with Representative Jaspers and made one of the finest speeches from the well of the House that I have ever heard on a bill when we passed this bill the first time. We passed it a lot of times, but I'm not going to get into that today. And Representative Rick Jaspers, what a job. He was the point guard. He is the champion. He took the heat, took the licks, and kept right on charging. He kept on smiling. He believed in this cause with all that was within him, and overcame near the end some great personal adversity to get this bill over the finish line. And the people of Georgia owe Rick a great debt of gratitude, and I owe him a great debt of gratitude, and thank Rick Jaspers very, very much. And all these House members that have come from all over the state today. I'm Representative Stover from Coweta County, Representative Donahue from Hall County, Representative Hightower